Whoa. Hello friends, welcome once again to Look and Live. You are now here with Pastor James Devalan, and this is another reaction video. We have Fallen in Reverse back here on the YouTube, the Look and Live YouTube channel. Yeah, man, this artist, these guys are something else, man. From what I have checked out before, the last two songs I reacted of them, particularly Ronnie, he's off the chain. What I will say, there are some things that I'm still wrestling with when it comes to his view, but nevertheless, his creative aspects in his music does cause you to think a little bit about many different things, and I do consider these things. Yeah, man, I'm ready for this one. Brace yourself for Falling in Reverse Drugs. It tells you from the beginning, man, the following contains sensitive content. The following contains sensitive content, which some people may find offensive and disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. So if you're not ready for this, get away from that. I haven't checked out this video. I'm gonna check it out for the first time, so this is gonna be my first and honest reaction to it, man. I'm just gonna brace myself, and if you don't have the guts and the heart, I will say this is when you click it off, and then you can maybe read the comments at the end. So brace yourself for this one as we get into this message. Okay, friends, welcome back. Right before we do that, don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? Make sure you click the bell icon as well to join me for these reaction videos every day. Something is happening here. And for those of you who are spiritually hungry, at the end of this video, there is a link to another YouTube channel of mine where I spend more time studying the word and encouraging you as well. All right, friends, are you ready for this? I'm ready. Let us now get into the heart of the message. Falling in Reverse, drugs. Okay.
Dealing with such an uncomfortable feeling, beginning to feel the hostility from my ability of slowly becoming a villain. I just want to thank all my fans, especially. Without you is a death to me. I don't consider myself a celebrity, but I've been doing this shit since I'm 70. This is my destiny. This is the best of me. It's an incredible feel on the ground. Letting it go. I'm letting you know. We're killing ourselves on the line. Everybody wants some. Everybody gets none from me. Cause everybody's on drugs. It's hard to believe.
Wow.
The American dream is a killing machine. We're fighting it alone.
Whoa. All right, the passion and the power of this song is oozing from my screen right now. Yeah, and this is what Ronnie does, man. There's so much talent when it comes to this artist. His art, he's out of this world. There's a lot happening here, man. I can tell you this takes a lot of work. I'm seeing these aspects of the song, but particularly those lyrics are very strong, man. He says, kill yourself is what they say to me. So I'm guessing there is another voice here. I'm already dead, just differently. Okay. Okay, Ronnie, you have a way of challenging the status quo, man. And I think you even go against my Christianities. I don't like that very much. But I respect your perspective, though, because you can only make me better as far as I'm concerned, because yeah, I think some people do feel the same way too. He says they say God is real. I disagree. And I guess what? You have the right to disagree. I was once one of those who disagreed. For most of my life, I disagreed also. I think God brought me over that disagreement that I had concerning him. because that was true. If that was true, we will all be free. So that's what he thinks. If God is real, everybody should be free from whatever that is. And I'm guessing he's applying the fact everybody's on drugs, living in such a way. So yeah, it is already challenging me, man. I love the challenge, by the way, because it causes me to think from cause to effect. Yeah, and again, the art is out of this world. This is what he does. And there's a little bit of suicidal stuff there. So I'm guessing this is why you got that warning from the beginning. This is not for your children. Keep this away from them. If you don't have guts for Ronnie, don't check out his content, because his stuff will challenge you. It will cause you to think from, yeah. But I will say, but if you balance in your perspective and you have the heart to go through this and understand where he is coming from, you can see the heart of the artist, and therefore this is for you. So let's keep moving on. Let's keep moving on. It seems like he's linking the American dream and the basic aspects of living, of what we all experience here, as being on drugs. Or either maybe he is saying we are either brainwashed to live certain way. Maybe he is applying physical drugs as well. And I think there is a notion of that too, if you were to look at America today and many of the drugs that we are dealt with at the pharmacy and what we see in our streets. So we can kind of somewhat agree. I can somewhat agree with the notion of physical drugs as well. It seems that is a norm in our country today. But I'm pretty sure he's saying much more than that. And I'm trying to put this puzzle together here, so please be patient with me. Yeah, it's hard to believe the America dream is a killing machine. Wow. Who was that? All right, this is that Corey Taylor? Yeah. Whoa, that's so much aggression. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, a lot of heavy metal artists, I don't understand how they find that ability to do this with their voice. I'll have vocal issues every day if I ever try to do that. But it seems like there is a level of training you have to go through to be able to do that with your voice. It's impressive, don't get me wrong, but I just think it's just wild. Anyway, let's keep going. Wait, Ronnie, you can't do this to me. Did he just do what I think he just did here? Is that a chainsaw? But he seems to be doing this to that version of himself that he can't stand. Is that what's happening here? Or he's just outright putting the idea of suicidal? I think this could be interpreted wrong depending on who's watching this. But yeah, let me make sense of it. This is very graphic, by the way. That was unexpected. I guess this is why they told you from the beginning to watch it. What a switch. How do you go from this, the level of creativity that we're talking about with Falling in Reverse? How do you go from, you know, that graphic killing kind of thing and then transition to such a soft scene? But again, that's what he does, though.
Do I know you?
No, not really.
You seem so familiar.
I'm your son.
Oh,
Oh, my son. I'm sorry I was never there for you.
I'm not here for your apologies. I'm here to thank you. I'm here to thank you for never being there. Because it made me the person I am today. And without that, I don't know where I'd be. So this is my first hello. And this is my last goodbye.
Oh, that was very personal. Very personal. Wow. That one touched me.
The American dream is a killing machine. Everybody's on drugs. If it's killing you, it's so fucking life.
Oh, her eyes went black. What's the implication?
It's so fucking life.
This song is so powerful. This is so powerful. Boy, there's so much power in this. Wow. He's talking about how the American dream is killing you and that everybody's on drug. But it seems more dealing with the mental aspect of what we have going on here in this country. So much power in this.
Drugs.
Oh no, he did not. Did the mother just literally sound like the
Drugs.
That was crazy. Whoa.
Wake up! You're having a bad dream.
Yeah, I really.
It's so real.
Yeah, I feel real.
It's like I'm losing my mind. It's like I've been there before. I just know it.
That's crazy.
Wait. Willow? What are you doing?
Yeah, it's like a movie when you're watching one of these dudes' video. It's just like he put so much creativity in there. It's actually amazing to watch.
Willow? What are you doing? Why are you standing like that?
I know something bad is coming. I already know it.
Willow, this isn't funny. Willow! Willow!
I knew it. I knew it.
You've gotta be fucking kidding me!
Yeah, you go from one faces to another. Wow. Oh, stop it with that chainsaw. Wait. Okay. Falling in Reverse, in their content certainly challenge me. They don't challenge my Christian belief, if you were to ask me. I don't feel that way. But they certainly do challenge my thinking, which is a good thing, because this only deepens me to dig deeper into what I believe. First of all, this song is powerful on many points. Particularly, they warn you from the beginning, this was gonna be strong. So I already knew Falling in Reverse is very, very strong content. Brace yourself. If you don't have the heart for it, don't watch it. So I knew from reacting to two of their videos, that's just what Ronnie does. First of all, the creativity is out of this world. Love the lights, love the many things that's going on here. The crosses and the many different lights that were flashing around them. The effects were just actually amazing. The song was just powerful. The song was powerful. There are certainly some things in there that I can agree with. Just the idea that everybody's on drugs in America, the way things are set up, you do get the feel that there is something wrong with us here. And I think what I want to focus particularly on the first lyrical bar that he said, where he spoke about that they say that there is a God, but I disagree. And I think a lot of people, particularly those who are atheists, agnostics, people who just don't altogether believe in God, I think they have their reasons. And I think it's good to consider that, because when a person comes to a point in their lives where they say, I don't believe in God, there are legitimate reasons behind that. And I think if we understand what these reasons are, we can better understand where they're coming from. You know, like, you can't convince me otherwise that God exists. It's impossible to change that because of my reasons as well. But I might not be able to convince you that God exists either, because you have yours. But I do believe that many of us are on a spiritual journey. You know, you are on a journey. You might not believe God exists today, but that could change tomorrow, because God has a way of taking you through some experiences of life where that could change. But the reasons why some people don't believe in God, and like Ronnie said here, you know, if God was real, we'd all be free. I don't agree with that. I'm going to explain to you why I don't. No, particularly a person who does not believe have many reasons, and I think one of it is education has a role to play in that. What kind of education you've had, you're brought up to believe in God and things like that. Your home bringing, you know, what was it like living in your home? You know, that has a major role in your belief system. And I think personal experiences as well. What have you experienced, and particularly in the world, and secondarily from Christians? And I think if you've had negative experience with Christians, that could play a major role in your belief in God. And one thing I've also heard is a father or a son, a father relationship. If a father is absent in the life of a son, or the mother is absent from the life of the children, whatever, but particularly is the father. This is known in psychology as father wound. And what psychologists have discovered, a lot of people may choose not to believe in God as a result of the pain they've experienced from their father. Without the presence of a father, most young men tend to go either far left and totally away from God as a result of that. So a father's presence plays a crucial role in the faith, in the foundation of a child, in their belief system for the rest of their lives. It is a very significant thing. So, I mean, to each his own. I think everybody have their own experience, and I think if you don't believe in God, your experience is yours. And I really hope and pray God will bring you to a place where you can actually believe. But if you choose not to believe, I respect you and love you for who you are, and that doesn't change anything. I will treat you like I would treat my best Christian friends. But I will say the video was very graphic, and I think if people are in balance in their thinking, they can take this and become either suicidal and either becomes a little crazy. There's a level of mental illness there as well that we need to acknowledge, and I think there should be more of a seeking for help kind of thing rather than to take a suicidal mentality, which has never really solved anything. So we can go on and on with that, but I would like to say, you know, for those of you who don't believe, I'm going to tell you what the Bible says, right? I'm going to tell you what the Bible says. Look what it says here very quickly. The blame is placed on Christians and many people who don't believe in God, whether a person is an atheist. If you were to look deep into their lives experience, it said every atheist is a child of a Christian, right? Anyway, so when you go, it says here in scripture, in Romans 2 verse 24, for the name of God is blasphemed among the nations because of you. this was written to Christians, by the way, and what was being said here by the Apostle Paul is that the way that those Christians in Rome were living at the time were so wrong. They were just so wrong in their lividity, and experience and examples as Christian, that God's name was blasphemed. So people hated God because of the false presentation that they had of the Christian God through the lives of Christian. And the fact of the matter is, when I look at my own personal life as well, it causes me to wonder, am I making more people not believing in God because of the way I live and the way I treat them? Or do I set a decent example in front of them that gives them a reason to believe? And I think, and this doesn't excuse a person's unbelief either. I'm just saying that I understand these factors that plays a role in the reason why a person chooses to believe or not believe. However, what I have come to discover is, no matter what your position may be at this stage of your life, you can always choose to change that if you want to. And I think a lot of people are coming and waking up. And I was one of those who did not believe most of my life. The first 26 years of my life, I was an unbeliever. I was an atheist. And I got a whole testimony that I'm willing to share. If you want me to do that, just put testimony below. I will do that. I can work on putting a testimony video together and show you where and how I came to become a Christian, eventually became a pastor and stuff like that. It didn't just happen. There were many factors that played a significant role in changing my perspective. But so if you are where I once was, I want you to know that the Lord is not gonna give up on you. He's gonna still trying to work with you and trying to help you to come to a place where you can trust and believe in Him. And the idea is there is no God. It's just, no, that's just a farce. That's you may believe that now, but that's a farce. I'm pretty sure soon and very soon you may start thinking otherwise. For me, it's impossible to convince me otherwise, because I just know who He is. I know Him as a personal friend. So that's a different thing for me. It's one thing to say God doesn't exist because you don't know Him, but to tell me God doesn't exist when I know Him is like you wasting your time trying to convince me otherwise. But nevertheless, I respect you, because your position and your reasons for being where you are has a lot to do with your own, reality, and I'm not part of that reality. You know it, God knows it, so therefore I give you space to do what you do. Yeah, thank you so much for checking out this content with me. I really appreciate Ronnie's content, man. So much creativity. This artist is very deep. I respect him for that. Yeah, I'm so glad for the warning. Your description is advised. Watch out. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in this video, but there was a lot of truth as well. And I did get the heart of the artist. I appreciate what he was doing as well. By the way, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content. Let me know what you think about this video. God bless you. Until next time, look unto Jesus and live by faith. Have a good one. Bye.